Hi everyone. Welcome back to live stream. In previous live stream, we were discussing about RPA, robotic process automation. If you want to refer that, kindly visit to our prior live stream. Then you will understand that what exactly mean by an RPA, where every process, every manual process, you can automate like a robot by using a defined Python library and very limited or low code or no code concepts we were using to define that RPA. It enhanced productivity as in day-to-day life, professional life, we were performing various manual stuff, and it will take a lot of time. So that may be sending an official emails to various recipients, that may be related to the searching certain things or many more. Means whatever the manual sequence as a manager, as a developer, as a analyst or any other positions as a professionals you are working, various manual process we were doing, and it will take a lot of time. It consumes a lot of time, and hence the productivity also as valuable time you are devoting for that. That every operations for your clients, even for every operations you can automate, you can define the process, right? You can set up a trigger and execute that process. Just like in last stream, I had given an example of a macros. Macros means it's a shortcut, or every sequence you can record and play sort of. In this same sequence, in the same explorations of RPA, now today's live stream is dedicated to how you can perform this RPA operation using UiPath. Now UiPath is a studio where entire robotic process automation you can orchestrate, right? There is a drag and drop policy. You can drag the sequence, you can configure the server, and you can execute it. Just like various other visual codes, visual environment available for performing programming, in the same manner for performing RPA, robotic process automation, there is a tool called as UiPath. By using this UiPath, the entire RPA operations or creating RPA operations become very easy. You can drag and drop the sequence, you can have a server configurations on the various library configurations, and you can publish even that RPA. So with my team Axiom today, we are going to explore these all the steps, right from how to install UiPath, how to configure it with the various services, and how we can publish it so that the process become easy, right? As there is very limited here in this case, there is no code at all, like because of the using UiPath. At least in last streams we discuss about how we can configure the Python library, and we will writing some manual codes over there. By using UiPath, the things are become very easy for doing a RPA programming. So let's explore with the Axiom how we can do that RPA operations using UiPath. Over to Team Axiom.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible, sir? Good morning, everyone. Today I am here to give a small presentation on robotic process automation. So, RPA is the use of software with AI and machine learning capabilities to handle high volume, repetitive tasks previously required humans to perform. Now, we will discuss about UiPath. UiPath is a robotic process automation platform for end-to-end high-scale automation. UiPath software offers solutions for enterprises to automate repetitive office tasks for rapid business transformation. It converts boring tasks into automation process using multiple tools. It was founded by Romanian entrepreneur Daniel Denis in the year 2005. More and more companies are adopting digital day by day. With digitization, the biggest advantage is the speed of execution. But the challenge with the digitization is it requires that diverse tool and hence manpower with the diverse skill set is required to handle those tools. But workforce having varied skill set is scarce. To resolve this issue, the entire IT industry has been looking for reliable, fast, intelligent, robust solution. The demand is fulfilled by UiPath. Now we will discuss about UiPath components. UiPath Studio, UiPath Robot, and UiPath Orchestrator. These all are the components of UiPath. UiPath Studio is a user-friendly interface that allows users to visually plan and design various automation processes through diagrams using the drag and drop functionality. UiPath robots are used to translate these strategies into tasks which are then executed. These are the robots are used to assign various tasks and carry them out in same manner as humans but without human interference. When a given operation occurs on computer, they program UiPath robots to begin executing tasks automatically. And the orchestrator is a web-based application in UiPath. It has features for deploying, monitoring, scheduling, and controlling automated bots and processes. So there are many features of UiPath like hosting option. It can be hosted in cloud environment or virtual terminals. Application compatibility offers a high range of applications to work with, which includes web and desktop applications. Centralized repository. This feature helps for handling all reports simultaneously by users. Security. Offer auto-login features to run the bots. Advanced screen scraping solution. Scraping solution that works with any application like .NET, Java, Flash, PDF, Legacy, SAP with absolute accuracy. Then reliable tool for modeling business processes. The UiPath Studio offers automation excellence with the help of model business processes. After that, level of scalability and robustness, effective debugging and exception handling mechanism, AI handling day-to-day application like Outlook, Excel, PDF. So this is the diagrammatic representation of UiPath architecture. There are two sides, client side and server side. Client side UiPath components are those that user or developer can directly. UiPath Studio, Robot, Browser, UiPath Agent are usually included. UiPath backend operations are considered in server side. It saves the task workflows that user produces in database. Then also UiPath Orchestrator chooses the necessary function and software robots to carry out the code task. The robot logs and statistics are stored in the backend. The recorded are useful for analyzing robot performance and detecting errors. So in between client side and server side, there are three layers: presentation layer, server layer, and persistency layer. In presentation layer, it includes UiPath Studio, robots, browser, UiPath agents, and executors. A user or a developer may use these components to design and create different tasks that can be automated, computer robots, or commonly used to complete this task. In server layer, all server details are provided in this layer. This layer mainly consists of the UiPath orchestrator. The orchestrator manages the entire automation work. It also web-based management platform that helps to meet service level and timelines. In persistency layer, these layer include the database service. The robot configuration details are stored in this layer, also logging information stored. Application of UiPath. Here are some of example of UiPath in different fields. In sales, invoice development and delivery, CRM updating. In banking sector, we have to check KYC, sanction of loans, execution of trade. In healthcare sector, appointment of scheduling for patients, supporting analytics to improve patient treatment. Now we will discuss about UiPath interface. There are some interface, that is the universal search bar, the activity panel, the library panel, the project panel. The universal search bar allows the user to search for anything contained in the libraries, activities, project and the designer panel. The activities panel allows quick access to all available activities that can be dragged to current project. The library panel allows you to reuse automation. A search box is also give a find item faster. The project panel allows to view the content of the current project and open the file location in Window Explorer. There are some steps to create a new project. So the first step will be start. It helps to create a new project or to open a previously created task. By default, all the projects are created in this path. Moving towards the next step, that is design. It offers all options to create or launch any sequences, flowchart, access wizard and manage variable. When we click on the execute, it will help in running or stop any project. Before starting debugging process, it will slow down steps and open logs. After that, last step is setup. To publish a project or create any shortcut for it, schedule tasks and install extension. UiPath versus other automation tools. We have many automation tools already in market like Selenium, Wait. These software frameworks generally perform best on web automation but miserably fail when you try to automate desktop application or any remote application, etc. Areas where RPA tools like UiPath surpass exciting technologies are desktop automation, remote application, data handling techniques, also scrapping technique, the methodology of writing the logics. Conclusion. UiPath Studio software solution which automated repetitive office tasks. UiPath Studio is available for three different product suites. First is UiPath Studio, UiPath Robot and UiPath Orchestrator. It can be hosted in cloud environment or virtual terminal. UiPath offers advanced screen scraping solution. Also, important components of UiPath Studio are the ribbon, the universal search bar, the activity panel, also the library panel and the project panel. RPA tools like UiPath surpass exciting technology in areas like desktop automation, remote application, data handling techniques, scrapping techniques, etc. These are the references of UiPath. Now, Sandeep sir will demonstrate RPA UiPath. Hand over to you, Sandeep sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta. Good morning, everyone. I'm here to present the UiPath tool, how we can create a robot by using the this tool. Let me share my screen first. I will demonstrate you how we can create a robot by using UiPath tool. So let's go ahead. For that, we had to create an account in a UiPath. So for that, you have to simply click on try UI. So here you can start with 60-day trial, or you can download community version. So let's click on the community version and provide your email. After providing the email, you have to log in your account. So I already created my account. So simply I will log in. After signing in, you will see a dashboard of UiPath. So here it is. This is the dashboard of UiPath Automation Cloud. From this window, you have to download your studio for the desktop application. So after downloading the studio, you have to install then after when you install that software which we have downloaded from the dashboard from the here. So when you install it in your system, then when you open that, it look like this. Okay, so from this software or from this tool, you can create your robot for performing the automation of any process. So, and when you create after you have successfully created a robot, then you can publish it on the web version of UiPath. So from here you can do the multiple things. So you can perform the automation from the here. So some examples already created. So when you start, the process will automatically start, or you have to give us some trigger or some event. With that event, the robot will perform automatically in certain event or certain triggers. So here are some triggers you can apply to that automation. So let's set up the things first. So first, after you have login, you have to simply perform some admin settings in a account and groups. Then robot account, add robot account. So I already added an account for the robot. So let's add one more account. Select all the group memberships. Provide name for robot account. I'm giving the test robot. Let's add it. So it successfully added. After and here you also one setup is also recommended that that user you have to assign the group membership for the user. Okay, so successfully added. After that, you have to click orchestrator. Then in tenant, you have to create a folder or a robot setup or run one robot setup. So let's create folder first. So simply clicking folder. So from here you can create a new folder. So that I already created. So this folder is for the saving our robot in particular folder. So here this is default one to my workspace and shared one. I have created newly folder for the saving our robot. So let's create a folder. You can provide a description. Then tenant fit create. Yeah, it's successfully created. That the test folder and previous one I already created a folder, Axiom folder. So after that, you have to provide a machine from which machine you are going to perform the automation. So here one machine, and we have to set up machine in that folder. So let's go in a folder, Axiom folder. Here is a machine which is already available, but in test folder there is no machines. For that we have to add that. So let's manage the machine in folder. So here it is. Add machine, machine template, provide machine name or template name. Provide some description. Provide production, that is unattended. We successfully created a machine. So say one test machine is successfully created. Then go back. Okay, so the test machine is added in a test folder. Similarly, you have to add in a that I have already added in a previous folder, or you can also perform from here that this already added, and here also test machines also added in folder machine. Okay, so let's we have okay, manage machine in folder. So there are multiple machines. From that you can select, like I am using my own system, my own workstation for this demonstration. Like here I installed in my system, and I will create a robot here and publish it on the UiPath orchestrator. So for that, here one machine is available. If you have multiple machine and you want to automate in multiple machines, so simply you have to add here machines. You can manage that machine from here also. Edit machine or add machine. Okay. Simply in folder. That group you have added, you can edit from here also. So from here you have to provide some details like roles, which role that machine will accept. Select all the roles. Depends on your requirement. Then next. Simply you have to click enable user. If it is not checked, then click next. Then we have to click enable this user to run unattended automation. Hope you are all aware about attended and unattended. Attended means the user interaction is needed, and unattended means user interaction is not needed. That means the robot will work automatically. The human interaction does not needed for that robot. So for that we have to enable this user to run unattended automation. So that robot work in which system? So we have to specify that system. So here it is specific. We have to provide machine. That machine. So I have providing my credential, my machine credential over here. So for that you have to click. So you have to enter your username, your current system username here. So how you can find your username? Simply click run and start the CMD. I simply type who am I? See, your username will be appear here. Simply copy it and paste in that username or domain. And you have to provide your window credential. And then you have to simply click next. Simply click update or save. So I didn't change anything. So simply I have to click cancel, but you have to click save or update. So in this way you can successfully add your machine in your folder for performing the automation. So in Axiom folder, I have added some robot. So like I have added like the robot, one robot is here that will write a line that is hello world and give a log that is hello world is written. So let's run this robot first. See, that robot is available here. Click that and start. When you start, it is running and is successfully executed. So let's see log. See, the log is available here and machine is the robot is started and successfully ended or terminated. So this robot task is he had to print or write a line that is hello world. So how we can create such type of robot? So let's create that robot. You can create your robot from online studio, means cloud studio. So here that studio is available, or we previously downloaded the software, that tool in our system. From here also we can create a robot or process to perform the automation. So you can see there is multiple templates, that is upload email attachment from Gmail to Google Drive. So whatever email will come in our account, that there's some attachment. So that attachment will be automatically saved in that Google Drive. We don't need to click save into Drive manually. So it will automatically save the attachment in a Google Drive. So this is one template. So there is multiple template you can automate. You can work with that template. So let's create a robot. That robot will send the email. So how it will send the email? So first it will read the Excel file. In that Excel file there is a multiple user and email IDs. By using that email ID, the robot will say, and in that Excel sheet there is subject and some attachment also given there. So let's see that's Excel sheet, how it's look like. See, this is the subject, that is file. I want file statement of account and detail of sale. This all the things is subject, and some deadline that I want Axiom file before this deadline, and the recipient is this one. And there is some attachment we have to send. So the robot will access this Excel sheet and send the email one by one. Assume there is a multiple, maybe 100 or thousands emails available here. So for a human, it is difficult task to send email one by one. So this robot will send the email within a second or within a minute. But human have to create that email first, then format that email, everything will be happen. So the robot does not require this part. We have to just set up the robot and give some trigger or some situation. In that situation, the robot will start their work. So let's create how. So I already created. So let me explain how it will work, or how we can create that robot. So for that, what we have to do, you have to simply start the process or click new project. You have to provide your robot name or process name, provide some description, and the location is in the document in UiPath, the capability is window and the language is VB or C# is there. Simply you have to create. After creating that, you will see this window or this tool. So here in this tool there is some tabs, like this is our workspace where we have to create our robot. Here are the activities. From this activity we have to select the activity, what activity have to be performed by that robot. Here the project structure, which is saved in a document UiPath folder, and there is some snippets. Here are the output let's close it. Okay. And on the right side you will see the property, like I have selected from here I have selected some thing, then there what it will can do. So we can set up from this property window or property tab. So let's go further. So for sending the email, what we have to do, we have to access the that Excel file first, then read all the data, and then we have to send the email. For sending the email, we are using Outlook application of window. So here it is. We are using Outlook for sending the email. So for that we had to select that Outlook application and configure, and we have to configure that Outlook, and in last we have to send the email. So this robot will perform exactly same that I have tell you. So what we have to do, we have to select or access the Excel file. So simply search in a universal search bar, So or you can, if you know where is that Excel sheet, so you can select from the activity tab. So let's search use Excel file. So simply drag and drop it in a main sequence. So in main sequence, the first process is use Excel file. So here we have to provide your Excel sheet. So simply add it by opening the folder. So where is that Excel sheet is available? So you have to provide your path. So simply I have placed that Excel sheet in a project folder, that is document UiPath send mail. So select that. So that's it. We have accessed the Excel sheet. We don't require any. We don't have to perform any coding to access that Excel sheet. We have to simply drag and drop and provide the path. So after that, what we have to do, we have to perform the accessing row by row all the data. So simply for that, we have to use for each Excel row, which is already available here, or you have to search for each Excel row. Simply drag and drop. We have access the Excel sheet, and then in that Excel sheet we have to access each row, and that sheet have. Okay, let's assign. We are using the sheet 1. So here it is. In sheet 1 is all the data is available. So we are using sheet 1, and this sheet have some headers. See here, the sheet have headers. So we have to click sheet have header. Okay. After that, we have to access the, or we have to use the Outlook. Okay. So let's do that. So I already created. Simply I will delete it. I just want to show how we can do that. So let's, after using accessing each row, we have to access the desktop or Outlook app. Simply type Outlook. So here there is, I want to use desktop Outlook application. Simply drag and drop here. If you want to use Gmail, so simply drag and drop here. Same for 365 Outlook. So I am using Outlook application. Simply drag and drop and provide your email account and reference as a Outlook, which is already available here. So after accessing the after using the desktop app, we have to send the email. So let's send the email. So here, send email. Simply drag and drop here. Okay. So we have to specify account, that is Outlook. We have selected where we want to where we want to send the email, whom we want to send the email. So see, here is the recipients, and the title was the recipient. So simply we already access all the row. So simply click add, that is row one by in that row, particular row, I want to access recipient. Okay. If you want to add some CC, you can. And we have to add subject. What is the subject? The subject is here. Axiom file here have to send before deadline. So you can okay, we can edit this. Let's edit it first. Like send this file okay, send this, that is that subject before deadline. So exactly same words we have to write there. Okay, we all set. Save it. This is a subject, that is send this Axiom file before deadline. Okay, now add some body in a HTML format, that is hello team, please send, add some values, single value, the value name is and the value is this thing. Okay, and then another value, that is deadline. What is the value? The value is deadline. Okay, so we have specified some variables or some value we can which is dynamic. The means the every time the deliverable and the deadline will be changed. So that's why we had to provide that that data here. So that's why we have created the some variable or some values. Send, use that value. Okay, before deadline. Okay, okay, you can simply increase your font size from here. Means you can format your email easily. Make everything you can do with your message. Simply save it. If you want to do the if you want to attach some attachment, simply see here we have provided some attachment. That data will be present in a document folder, and that attachment is some one JPG. So let's see where it is. So see in the document folder, the in project folder itself, it have a image. We have to send that image in the attachment table. Simply add attachment. See, if you have more attachment, then you can add. And we don't want to save it as a draft. We want to send it directly to the that email. So let's unclick that. So we are set. So we already created this. So simply delete this. Okay. So see, we all set. Let's run this automation. Save it first. Run file. See, successfully we have executed. See, we have successfully sent to all these 3 emails, and the execution time is 0.2 second only. See, to sending email to 3 people require only 2 seconds. What if a human will send that email to 3 people? Maybe it will require 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so the benefits of automation is very good. So we have run this automation process by in our system only. What if I want to run this automation from somewhere else? So for that, we had to add this robot on the orchestrator, that is UI cloud, UI path cloud. So in which folder we want to add? We have created multiple folder. So I want to add in a Axiom folder. So for that we have to publish it first. See, I have already published. So let's publish it again. So newer version is 1.0.2. Next, we are not using a personal way workspace. See, my workspace. I am using the full tenant folder. So simply I have to provide tenant folder. Okay, tenant process feed. Simply click next, then publish. We have successfully created a automation and publish it on the orchestrator. So it is used by some application. Let's close it all. Yeah, we successfully published our process on the cloud. So let's add that automation in our folder. So simply click folder, automation. So here some are already provided. So let's add process that I have newly uploaded. See, I have selected send mail, which I have said recently published. See, the package version is 1.0.2. Simply next. Next. Provide display name. If you don't provide any display name, then it will take the default one, that is send mail. Provide some description, that is this is the, this process for the sending the emails. If you want to provide some labels, then you can provide the labels. Simply create. The process is successfully added. If you want to start it right now, then you can start, or if you want to add some trigger, then you can. So see, I have added, which is 1.0.2 version, and you have to run this process from here, or you can run it in a job. Simply start. Then you have to select the process, what process you want to start. Then send, even I want to start the process. So see, it is, the state is pending. When successfully send the mail, it will provide a success message. So see, it will go in a current targeted machine and use that Outlook application and send the email, and it successfully executed. You see, I have triggered that robot from the cloud, and it is run on the targeted machine. So in this way, we can create the robot. So this time I have start this process manually. But if you want to run this process automatically at a certain condition, so simply you have to provide the trigger. Like I will use the timer, but you can use some thing that something happened, then this process will trigger. Some event will happen, then this process will trigger. From the API, by using API, something happened, then this process will trigger. So let's do start this as a timer. Add the timer. Add new trigger. Name. Sending mail. Select the process, which is send mail. Provide when it have to be executed. So from here you can provide your time zone. So I am providing my time zone. So when this process have to be start, so you can specify from here. So I am selecting every minute. The process have to be start. Let's add it. So see, in 57 seconds, this process will automatically start. refresh this. See, in 49 seconds. So let's wait for a few seconds. After 1 minute, it will automatically start and send to email. Till then, let's just see. Previously, we have started that process. We have received email or not. Let's see. See here, 2 times I have started. So 2 times I have received the emails. That is, the subject was please send the Axiom file. I have used their dynamic variable, and that variable access this Axiom file from the Excel sheet. And the same sheet I have used here a value of Excel sheet and the deadline as a value. So it is all the dynamic values sent to me. So let's refresh this. Maybe see, 3 times I have received. First time I have them when I created, second time when I have uploaded, and this is the third time, which is automatically started. So from here, in 42 seconds, again it will send mail to me. Let's see, it is sent or not. Yeah, let's wait. Till then, we have to see the process is started, and I have received 1 mail again. See, so in this way we can in this way we can provide some trigger to that automation. So disable it for now. So I will show you another example. So how that example will work. So I am going to use a form, and I will fill that form by using the Excel sheet. So here is the form, and I will fill that form, and the data will be saved in a database. But this is a dummy form, so the data will be stored here only. But if we in in some different scenario, we had to save the data in a database or in a CRM. So that this process will be very beneficial for that things. Okay, for that simply you have to select new process, then add. Okay, then start a after that you will see this window. Here you have to provide some automation activities. So simply I will demonstrate you how it will work. So what we have to do, we have to open a browser. After that, we have to maximize that browser. Then we have to select Excel sheet. Then in that sheet there is a multiple data of user, and then we have to upload or write that data in a web form, and all these things will be performed by the robot. The human interaction did not be needed. Okay, so let's see. Quickly, I will show you how we have to use. Simply, we have to use browser. Simply use browser. So simply drag and drop here. after doing drag and drop, you have to specify which browser you want to use. For that, you have to run that browser first. Okay. Then I want to choose this browser, which is Firefox, or it may be a Edge browser. So it will ask you for the installing the extension for the UiPath for performing the automation. So say I already selected that Edge browser, and here you have to provide the URL. What is the URL? So in a variable field, I have added a URL. Then the variable type is a string. The scope is in a main sequence. Then what is the value? That link, or you can directly provide this link over here, like this. In this way also you can use. But using the variable is very good practice. Okay. So after opening the browser, we have to maximize the window. Simply click maximize window. Search maximize. See, maximize window appears. Simply drag and drop here. After that, what we have to do? We have to provide that Excel sheet. Which Excel sheet? Here it is. From this Excel sheet, we have to read data of user and fill that form, and that data will be saved in a CRM or maybe in a database. Okay, so here it is, some details of users. Okay, so by using this for Excel sheet, we have to fill that form and save the data in a database. All this process will be automatically. So for that we have to use, you can also use Excel file, but I am using another way, that is read range workbook. So simply we have to provide here where is that Excel sheet available. So in a data folder, the data Excel sheet is available. Then in which sheet, in particular Excel sheet there is multiple sheet. So but I want data from the Excel sheet only, or you can provide some array here also. In that sheet I want all the data, not a specific data. That means from A1 to B8, not like that. I want all the data in that sheet 1. So simply close the curly braces, double curly braces. So what will be the output of this workbook? Then I have named that as a data table. The output will be the data table. So assigning name for that, you have to simply click Ctrl K, then assign a value or variable, that is data table of, it is already I have written. So the output of this workbook is data table. So in that data table, each row in that data table, simply search here each row, say each row in a data table. Simply drag and drop here. So what is the data table which is come from the workbook? Simply assign that, or you can type from here. It will give the suggestion to you, that is data table. So what will be the item? So I want current row. Each row So all the row item name as a current row. So I have access row. So what we have to do, we have to fill that row detail in a form. For that, we have to access the that form. So what for that you have to what we have to do. We are going to type here something. So what is that data? Which is that data in a Excel sheet. So we have to write the data into input field. So simply type into drag and drop. So in which field we want to type? So indicate. Let's open it first. So some data is available. Previous data is which is I have demonstrated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 data is available already there. So indicate. So I want this field to write my data. Simply confirm it. See what will be the value you want to write there. So I already access the current row. So in current row, see in current row, from the item, all the item, I want to access company name. So Control A, Control C. So header, I have to select and exact name I have to write there. And I have to convert this into string. To string. You all set. Or you can choose from the here. Okay, we have to provide the variables. So simply we have to write. Okay. So first we have written. Then in second, what we have to do? We have to use second field, that is contact person. So simply click and confirm. So in this way we have to select all the field one by one. Once you have set, then you have to run this robot. Then all the data will automatically return and save in the database. Okay. So let's. So similarly, you have to all the data or all the field you have to provide one by one. So see company name, contact person, address, zip code, city, country, telephone, email, and then last one. After filling the form, I had to click this button. So how you can click this? Simply search, click. See, click available here. Use that. Assign in a browser. See, add transaction. Confirm it. See, it will available here. Now you have to run this automation that it is successfully executing or not. So let's try this. For that, I have to close this Excel sheet. Okay, let's run this automation. It is compiling. See, the form is open. That's it. Data is filling automatically and submitted. All the data will fill one by one. Then it will see. All the data is going to available here. Here, I'm not doing anything. So some cache will be present in the background. So that's why some is happening. Okay, let's clear all the cache first. So we have successfully accessed the data and fill the form and save data in the database. So this data is small. So what if there is multiple data? So for the human, it require many time, but the robot will do one by one without taking the rest. So let's publish it. We have to publish this. When you publish this, simply I am going to in a tenant process feed. The name you have to provide. The version name is exactly same. So let's provide publish it. Then now let's clear all the cache first. Package is publishing. Okay, some error occur. Okay, timeout. So previously I already sent that already published. Okay, it's taking some time. So similarly, you have to publish this, and okay, this is successfully published. Simply add process, select that process, data processing. The version name is same. Next. Next, then provide you have to provide that is some name, or it will take default name as data processing. Then a description, sending data into the CRM. Create. Just successfully created. Let's start it. So here it is. Let's start this process. Start now. So see, the targeted machine is my own machine. So it will target my machine for, because I have provided that privilege to cloud tool, that it will access my system and do the needful for that robot. So see, it is in pending. It will start the process very soon. Let's start it again. Okay, let's start it again. I think some issue is occurring. Maybe the network issue be there. Yeah, it's running but not started yet. So when it will start, then the form will be filled. So let's do it from the manually. It's taking time to run.
Hey, thank you very much, Sandeep.
Yes,
And as well as Yogita. Yogita, you had given a good conceptualization about the UI path, as well as Sandeep able to give us the good demonstrations how you can install UiPath Studio and able to perform the operations. Right now, the main motive of this, though the examples which Sandeep had given, just like if you want to send a mail to a multiple recipients, right? Just like earlier we have a concept called as mail merge, means like we have a multiple recipients addresses and we have a mail to send. At the same time, if you want to fill the n number of data to the database and by using the particular UI, these examples you had taken. So idea is how we can perform that RPA operation by using UI Studio. So hope the conceptualizations of that UI Studio installations and how we can drag and drop and develop that sequence, right? Robotic sequence and configure it and do the needful operations over there and trigger it by you can just like we are performing various cron job on the servers, right? In the same manner, you can define the process and automate it and trigger it over there. Hope the conceptualizations of entire RPA and by using UI Studio, how we can configure and automate that process, that is clear to you. Especially at Team Axiom, we are taking such topics for the exploration so that we all can get expertise on it. At the same time, as per the industrial requirement, we can able to provide the base to the industry. Hope you enjoy this kind of sessions, right? At the same time, it certainly these explorations help us out how we can able to achieve that all the technical explorations. At the same time, we make ourselves expertise enough to provide the best solution to the industry. Thank you very much, guys. It's a wonderful event by which we'll get a lot of ideas about the RPA and the UI path. For any queries further, you can reach back us to us. You can at the comments. You can ask us the various queries. We'll always be available with you to for the particular elaborations. Right. Thank you very much. Have a great rest day ahead.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Team Axiom.